Hey, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SKTO. We will take a look at the daily time frame. It's been a while since the last time I did it, but I've done this one a few times. I think first time was down here around this area before that big move, and then since a couple other times during this consolidation and pullback area. Had a ton of questions come in on it today, rightfully so. And these lines you see here were from the last time I did it. So if you're curious where they came from, I'm not going to go over them in this video. Just go back and look through the video archives, and you can figure out where each of these lines came from. But make a good little example of the power of charting and how it can really work. So let's just first update things, and what I want to point out is we'll just move this over here because we had a unique, I don't want to say unique, but a nice little stereotypical pattern occur today. You can see back on April 8th, the low was 0.0205. Today's low was 0.021, so pretty darn close. And although it didn't quite hit, what we could have now going on from the technical perspective is the double bottom bounce pattern. A bounce is more than just one day, but all bounces have to start somewhere. So we'll see if today turns into anything else, maybe even a reversal. But so far, off to a nice start off of this bounce from this 0.02 area down here. I'll just call it that to make it simple. When you combine the nice the nice price move with the nice increase in volume, that's exactly what you want to see. A low volume during consolidation and pullback, which is what we had here, and then on upwards moves, you want to see an increase in volume, and that's exactly what's going on from the charting perspective. So good stuff to see. But really, the question is just simply, is this a one-day wonder, or is there more to it? Your guess is as good as mine, but the good news is with charts, it's going to make it pretty darn easy to figure out whether or not this was just a one-day pop or if there's some more genuine strength behind it here. And this chart in and of itself makes a perfect example. The same question had to be asked down here. Was that just a one-day pop, or was there more strength behind it? And history has already answered that question for us. There is indeed much more strength behind us. I'm not saying that's what's about to happen here. All I'm saying is we now are at the same crossroads again with that same question. Is this just a one-day pop, or is there going to be more sustained strength behind it? Best way to answer that is just to simply monitor and keep your eyes on these levels of resistance. Again, like I said, I've already drawn these two from previous videos, but we have this resistance zone, as we'll call it, the top of that zone being 0.052. So 0.052 will be a good indicator. If the price can get up here and, more importantly, close up above this area, that's going to be a good sign that there's some strength left in this move. After 0.052, the next level of resistance is going to be up there at 0.06. You can see lots of price history right around this, couple opens and closes, couple highs, so lots of price action up there at 0.06. And then after that one, nothing until these previous highs, which are at 0.08. But the key levels are definitely going to be this right around the 5 and 6 cent resistance levels, because like I said, if the price can get some closes up above here, and when I say closes, I mean at least 2 to 3 days, then that's a nice little sign that this one day here does indeed have some more strength behind it. So that's why those resistances are very important and why you should keep your eye on them. So we'll have to see what happens. Tomorrow is obviously the last day of the week, so tomorrow and then next week will be very crucial in answering the question, is there any more fuel left in the tank after this day right here? So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to sign up for our newsletter up there. When you do that, as you'll see, you'll get a free ebook. If you enjoyed the video and want to learn more about charting and how to use it in your strategy as a trader, I'd encourage you to click down there on our video course, over 8.5 hours of video and teaching. Been getting great third-party reviews, so I'd encourage you to make an investment into your education and check that out. One more time, this was SKTO. Thanks for listening.